honest, I don't know why I just did my shoulders like that. I didn't want to do that. It just came out. It just happened. So I'm gonna stop. But anyway, welcome to Rose's Concrete and Culture. I'm actually really excited because I'm gonna be watching the this is the Clipse So Be It music video. I've heard the song, so I've heard the song already, and also too, like, I love hip hop, but not enough to be like a bars breakdowner, especially because I only listen to certain people. That's just kind of how it's always been for me. I don't listen to every single person, so I'm like, the likelihood of this being a like break down every bar kind of page, because I think you have to have a lot of knowledge to be able to do that. That's just the fact, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really know people's catalogs. I don't know enough rappers' catalogs to make references. Like, one thing about actual writers is they know a lot of like pop culture. There's a lot of things that they'll be referencing. Like, even on Not Like Us, when he did that like Sweet Chin Music and I Won't Pass the Ox line, I didn't know I don't watch wrestling, so I had to watch some reactions to even know who Sweet Chin was. Like, that's not something I knew anything about. So that is a big, so like, because of that, I'm trying to make sure my microphone is loud enough. Yeah, because of that, the lack of references, especially to a lot of things that like men are interested in, I just won't know it. And I feel like a lot of the younger girls, because there's a lot of girls that rap now, but truthfully, a lot of the girls rapping now, I still like, we still just not into the same things. Generally, like, the pop culture that they reference a lot is not pop culture that I interact with a lot. So anyway, so I'm saying all that to say that this is like, yes, I will probably like, just, there's gonna be lines, because there's lines in the song that's fire, and it's like, I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I can recognize a hot line, a hot bar. I just am not like a wordsmith, and to me, to the level you need to be to really break down a hip hop song. But I do love music videos, and I actually love the clips. Funny story. I actually first heard the Clipse on Justin Timberlake's song. That's when I was first introduced to the Clipse, and I was like, "Oh, this is fire!" And then I went to look them up, and it kind of happened from there. But yeah. So, because I was a big Neptune, and I actually bought the Neptune's first album. Like, I was a big Neptune's fan, and so I knew that Pharrell had produced the song, and then I was like, "Who's this group? Who are these guys?" Because they was, you know, they seemed like black as hell in the video, like regular black people, and I was like, how did this all come together? I was like, who are these people? And they were fire, obviously. So that's enough talking for me. In fact, if you're here from the Luther video, you know who you are. You left a comment. Don't put it in these comments, okay? That's the first and last one. But that said, I am gonna, like I was told to, and get to the video. Okay, so let's see what we got.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it.
So, you know what's really interesting about this is just from the first couple images, the contrast. This is low-key lighting is what we call it. I keep wanting to point at the screen like I have one of those, but you guys can't see what I'm pointing at. But this light that's hitting, so one half of his whole face is in shadow. The light that's hitting the other side of the face. And it's interesting because if you look at the car, like, I wonder what kind of treatment they put on this, because the car itself looks really, really sleek. But so it almost looks like digital, but then the background, there's a lot of graininess in the image, which you tend to associate with film, but there's no graininess on the car. So that must be something they didn't post. But the lighting itself, this is actually really interesting, and it does match the tone of the music. Like, the music feels kind of haunting and dramatic, and this type of black and white, because you could do black and white, but it can be very soft and still could be high key, low contrast. Whereas this it's such high contrast that it really adds this tone of like just drama. It adds a lot of drama. Okay, so
I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it.
You can't even see Malice in the background there. And I love that they just held on the shot for a while. Like, I love a longest shot. And they don't do that a lot in music videos. Okay, then we open up to this big wide shot. But even this, because of the structure, so this is obviously not as high contrasty as that dark image, because this is just an open courtyard. They would have to, and because it's a wide shot of this open courtyard, there's not enough to cover it to give it that high contrast. But interestingly enough, they still are carrying on the same idea with the location. So there's still a lot of like sharp points. I keep pointing at the screen, but these like points on the roof, the stark lines. So it's still the same, like the structure of this lends itself to the narrative that we're building, even with the
fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it.
Hey, gee, your soul don't like your body, we help you free it is a crazy line. Even so these shadows, like these hard shadows, goes back to what I'm saying. This is not, they're not using, so a lot of times like you put filters and things on to soften the shadows, but they are purposefully leaning into hard shadows, hard lines, high contrast. I actually really love this. I love black and white, which the last video I did was black and white. The Kendrick Lamar video was black and white. And actually, I pointed that out. And now when they went back and forth between doing high contrast and low contrast, a lot of scissor shots were that softer black and white.
Then we wait for TMZ to leak it.
Hey.
It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it.
Hold on, I'm going to take it back for a second. Because look at how crispy the shot is on him. Like, it's like hyper focus on him. And then everything falls off right in the background.
Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it.
Like, look at this. Look at this. I wonder what lens this is on. This must be a telephoto lens. Because look at how sharp it is on his face, but right after that, the focus falls off. You could even kind of see it on his jacket sleeve. The focus falls right off, but not enough where it's blurry. It just softens it so we like focus on him. It's so crisp, his image. This is beautiful.
So be it.
Hey.
Smoke. So be it, so be it.
Hold on. I want to say this too. This is actually hilarious because I think this "So Be It" could be a Taurus anthem. Like, I think "So Be It" could be a Taurus catchphrase. Like, this is just this, because his birthday is May 13th. Mine is May 7th. This whole attitude, that's us. Like, don't bother me. The whole album title, Let God Sort Them Out, is like, you have to leave Tauruses alone. Because if you leave us alone, like, everything is cool. But it's like, don't take me to this place where now I don't care anymore. Now it's up. And unfortunately or fortunately, when it come to us, once it's up forever. Which I think you can hear in his music. Like, he's very clear about that. This song, So Be It, all my Tauruses out there, this is for us. Okay, now back to the shots. Because this is actually... I personally love extreme close-ups. Let me see what we got.
It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it.
I love the editing on this. They're editing on those da-dum, da-dum. They did the same thing going into a minute ago, maybe going into his verse. Let me see this again.
See the leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it.
Yeah, this is nice.
Smoke.
This is nice.
So be it, so be it.
Okay.
Smoke. So be it. CLIP.
This edit, honestly, I don't know if the edit and the way they shot this is so gorgeous, because this section right here, so it's cutting in between him and then these, like, I don't know what you would call it.
It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it.
So it looks like they're shooting a reflection. They've distorted a reflection of somebody playing this.
Smoke.
Yeah.
So be it.
We're getting distorted reflections, which is brilliant, and it plays beautifully. Yeah. So what's happening is the way that his face is lit, this light that's on his face, where look at his eyes are blacked out. They did a textured jacket so that if the light hits the jacket, if you're on this black background, but you throw the texture on the clothes, it's giving the light something to bounce off of. So he's not like a necklace, like it's not just a head floating. You get the necklace, you get the jacket with the sway, you even get this the tie that he has on his head. So all of these different blacks and these dark colors, but we're still getting reflections. Like look at the reflections on the necklace, but that enhances the high contrast so that half of his face falls off, and then you just, without the necklace, like the necklace breaks up where his face falls off, but then we've got this really hard key light hitting his nose, hitting his eyebrow, even hitting his mouth. This is beautiful.
So be it.
Wow.
Smoke.
Yeah.
So be it. CLIP, SEFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Switches ready.
Okay. Everything is just working so well. The edit, the costumes, the wardrobe. I feel like in music videos, it's more wardrobe styling than what I would call a costume, but wardrobe, the location, and the lighting is doing so much. I wonder how long it took.
She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Catch up, $1.50 like each Pirelli.
Okay.
I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this kid.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to pause it too much. I want to just enjoy it, but because I'm only a minute in, so I'm gonna stop pausing it. But this is interesting too. So now that we're in this nighttime, I can tell you right now, to light nighttime, they got a big 20K, possibly two. Like they're blasting light at this place, and they turned all the lights on inside so that we get a little bit of light from the background too. We get these pops of light in the background, which again adds to what I'm talking about with these shadows, because having the lights on in those few rooms, it's creating a shadow back there. But you go back to these hard shadows on the floor, but this hard light that's coming on the stairs, and doing them in these wide shots, our outdoor shots, we're really getting
Kelly, and your ears too if you want a blue like Belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me.
That was gorgeous. So the other thing is too, when I first, so I haven't watched the video. I've been making sure not to watch the video because I wanted to do it on the channel. But this whole like, it's very editorial. This is very editorial. I don't know if you guys have seen, there was a movie, well actually Malice references it on Ace Trumpets when he talks about Lady Gaga and he said Gucci, didn't he? Because the movie she was in was House of Gucci, and of course it's about the fashion house. This Italian luxury, it's giving me Italian luxury. This could be France. I don't know, and if it is, I apologize. Shout out to France. My bad, y'all. But it's definitely giving, I guess it would be France because they do the Louis Vuitton. So that's the brand that they work with. But I'm sure that this is France. But what it reminds me of is the feel of these, like, these movies that they do about the fashion industry. It's very editorial on purpose. And of course, shout out to France. But obviously, Italy is another fashion center, especially in Europe. And it just, in the world. But Italy's a fashion center. And it's making me think of, like, House of Gucci. Even the way that they're shooting. Those are all in color. But the way that they're shooting. And then it was, I forgot the name of the movie now. But I forgot the name of the movie. I can't think of it. Damn. I have to come back to it. And it's a television show on Apple that kind of digs into like Coco Chanel and like France's fashion scene coming out of the Second World War. And this reminds me,
resurrect me, buy a dog tag, the same place that they would get me. Ski.
is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Big.
You're killing me. This is gorgeous. Are they serious? They're killing me. This is beautiful. I'ma just watch it. I'ma stop.
Quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money. We ain't balanced, you ain't believe. God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back. This ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that. You ain't Arab.
So you know what I like, and I know he went into he like left the game because he wanted to do music. I mean, to for his faith, and now he's back. What I find really interesting is they're using the sun a lot. Like in his shots, we're getting the sun to be his light source, and there's something to me very spiritual about that. So I don't know. I could be doing a lot, but there's something to me very spiritual about his shots. Especially like when he's in these places, like it feels like he's being lit by like the light of God is shining upon him. This
you ain't malice, been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced, you ain't believe. God did, you ain't
Now hold on, what's happening with his reflection? Because he's moving, but the reflection is still. That's interesting. What
Smoke.
The ballerina dances, everything
So
about
be it, so be it. You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't.
Gee, his reflection is not moving the way he moving. Watch this.
Balance, quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe. God did, you ain't Khaled. All.
What was that? I gotta watch it again. I'm sorry. I need to know what this is. And again, like, it's these crosses. It's him. He's being lit from behind. Literally, like, he's got God in front of him. He's got God behind him. And then somehow, whose reflection is this? I mean, it would make sense.
Oh, money. We ain't balanced. You ain't believe. God did.
Also, too, it looks like you see the chain in the reflection that you don't see.
Paris, blow money, you owe money. We ain't balanced, you ain't believe. God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back. This ain't trap.
Now we cut to here. You still have the Jesus chain is what's really lit. We don't even see much of his face. Okay, he is speaking his faith. I need to figure out what this is on the table. That's really
can't wrap your head round that. You ain't Arab, y'all tweet, bird talk, we all Paris. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never.
I actually really love this shot. I'm actually crazy about this one. Him in the foreground, just vibing, and then him rapping through his shadow on the building. Like, are you kidding me? It's just very noir. It feels very noir, but it also feels very like, it's got a 60s aesthetic to it, you know, like Roman Holiday. It's got a 60s aesthetic. It's like urban goth luxury. This is really interesting. Okay, well, this is
Madden. Wish upon the stars of my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune for peace Saturn. Off the first ski up, they re-up. It's a pattern.
Now, it's interesting to me, especially when you come out to this shot again, then we get a little, this feels, again, a little more like very crispy, but it's interesting that, so Push, when he was in this shot, same shot, by the way, which I love, but when Push was here in the foreground, he's in all black, you know, whereas Malice, I don't know what color this is, it's black and white, but he's got on a lighter color, he's got on a white shirt. So because of that, the shot itself feels softer in the contrast than it did when it was Push, because when it was Push, you had this black clothes in the foreground. With him just doing this softer color in the foreground, the whole shot looks different.
Like middlemen, they killing them, you know what happened.
It's culturally inappropriate.
Oh, I love that! The edit,
So be it.
Yes!
Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the.
What is this making me think of? What is this specifically making me think of? Well, so for one thing, For one thing, I mean, sorry, I'm like picturing stuff in my head. Okay, I think the first thing that I pictured was the Little Brother album cover. And then as I was, the reason I get quiet because my mind was going through different thoughts. The first thing I pictured was the Little Brother album cover, and then I started thinking like, yeah, I guess a lot of album covers kind of do that. These, especially when it's like groups and stuff. Because then I thought about the Destiny's Child, Destiny Fulfilled album cover. So there's that, but. Oh, and so we got some flair going on now too. We got some flair going on. I'm gonna just let it play. I'm so sorry, but this is really. So we go back to that same setup, but we're tighter now. And then they're doing this circular
street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The neck gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Wow.
So be it.
Even to Malice's shoes, Malice is making sure that he brings lightness into the images, which again to me is like his spiritual work, and I think that that's really beautiful and special. It means something to him. You know what I'm saying? It means something to him, and it can be difficult sometimes to blend your spiritual world and your spiritual life and to like communicate that in areas that is not necessarily like a natural environment for it, like a rap video. Especially talking about taking people's souls. I mean, the Bible gets into that too, but that's another conversation. But so with this is just all editing. This is us shoot. I said us like I was there, but this is shooting Pusha on us. I would imagine because you could tell that how he's interacting with the camera, that it seems like he was moving, like maybe they had him on a rotating platform. As opposed to the camera doing the work, because sometimes the camera can rotate, but it seems like he's
so be it, so be it.
Yes, I love that.
Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The neck gon'.
Yeah, I think that's the way. It seems like the camera is stationary and he's on the move. And so this is just they knew they were going to do 3. They probably, they would do it 3 different times so that they could then do this in the edit. This is a very great edit, actually. Whoever did the edit on this video is fantastic. I would love to see some more of their work.
Call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Why younger brothers always taller than older brothers? What is that? Like, why do the height do that? Literally, when I think about my brothers, I have 3 brothers, and they get taller as they get younger, and then same with my cousins. Like, that's so interesting. So I just noticed that when they were standing next to each other. Yeah, this is really interesting. Malice is always bringing something light. I love
so be it, so be it.
Fantastic video.
Smoke.
Great job, guys.
So be it, so be it.
Yeah. Honestly, fantastic job. Let me get back to. No, this was crazy. This is gorgeous. I'm sorry, this got so long. I'm gonna just cut it off right now because it got too long. Anyway, today is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Stay rooted. Keep blooming. See y'all on the next one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, please, comment, but don't tell me to shut up in my comments. And then subscribe because I'm gonna be doing some more videos. Okay.